Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your March 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. As always, just want to remind you to check out the video for your rising sign as well if you know it. That can give you some more information about any issues that you may be dealing with in March. Of course, the only way to get a reading only for you is to schedule one with me. I do those on Skype. It's $65 for a 30-minute session. Just drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video if you want to set up an appointment. And please be patient. It can take me a few days to get back with you if there are a number of people ahead of you, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. Let's jump into March, Aries. See what's going on from our Rams. Okay. Tell me where you want to go. And let's see what the tarot has to offer us. Okay, Aries. See what we got cooking here. I think your focus, a lot of you, is going to be on family in March. And particularly making a nice home for yourself. So you could be looking to paint or do some remodeling or got some stuff fixed around the house. For some of you, this may start as a disruption. So maybe something like there's a leak and then you're like, well, the ceiling needed painted anyway. So, I mean, it may be something like that. I'm going to go ahead and have this whole repair, and then we're going to paint the ceiling and then paint the walls, and it just leads to other things. It may be something you've been putting off doing for a long time because it costs money, but you're going to have the money to do it in March, Aries. And for those things that you've been putting off, if your home does need attention, definitely now's the time. But for a lot of you, I feel like this may have to do with family, maybe some issues that have been kind of bubbling below the surface and not being addressed. Or maybe it's been disruptive around family or an argument that's been kind of going on and off. I feel like everybody's going to be able to come together in March, Aries, and decide on something. So, I mean, if this is a decision where it's a group thing, I mean, you know, you can't please all the people all the time. So it's not like everybody will be happy with the decision, but I see everybody kind of coming together and trying to work out a solution. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it does mean that financially things are looking pretty good. I mean, you are going to definitely feel secure financially. And your focus may continue to be on that. You may be looking to make a little bit more money or looking for a job that's going to be more stable, or where the pay is more stable. Maybe you work on commission and you're looking for something that is, you know, more of like a salary base so that you know how much you're bringing in every week and can count on that amount. Because I feel like a lot of you may have been working around kind of an up and down kind of situation or commission-based situation. So every week is different. You can't really plan for things like home repairs or things like that. So I do feel like also if you need help, people will be there to help you out. Aries, you may be looking for somebody to help you out as far as just staying afloat until you can achieve this. Maybe February was a slow month if you're on a commission-based income and you may need to borrow a little bit or seek help. So you may be kind of putting feelers out there to see who might be able to loan you some money or help you out financially. And I do feel like you have some, you know, people, probably family members or close friends who would be willing to float you some cash if you need it in March, Aries. And, you know, some of you may be finding that the job market is not all, maybe you're not finding the opportunities that you're most interested in. With the Three of Rods in reverse, you could feel like all that's out there is stuff you're not really, it's not, definitely not inspiring. It's not anything that you're passionate about. So you may feel like, and you may feel like at certain points in March, it's never going to come. Some of you may be up for a job offer that's either delayed or put off or falls through in March. Degas here is just saying wait for it because something better is coming along. You're going to be in the right place at the right time. And anything that falls through is meant to fall through. So also in March, definitely not a month to be gambling. Just want to throw that out there. You know, I know a lot of people like to you know, go to Vegas and do all that stuff, but not a lot of winning money runes here and cards. So I just wanted to throw that out there for those of you who may be planning a trip or maybe doing that. Definitely be careful with the money, because I feel like the money that you save, I mean, obviously you need it for home stuff and more important things than throwing it away or donating to the state lottery. So, because it would be a donation in the month of March. So just keep that in mind, Aries. Help that's going to be available to you is that there may be some sort of event that was coming up that you were dreading, and for some reason it gets canceled, or, you know, you may play sick in March, Aries. You may just be like, I don't want to go to that. Maybe it's a wedding and you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it. I'm just sick today. You know, you may be doing that because, you know, you just don't feel up to it health-wise. Yeah. Or you may be saying that you don't. For those of you who have had health issues, I feel like a lot of you just need some time to rest, and I think you'll get that in March. Definitely, you know, things may slow down on the work front, which may be bad monetarily, but it will allow you that time to kind of chill out or relax a little bit more. So you may not be getting as many hours in March as you normally do, Aries. You may be, you know, and then you get to go home and watch some Netflix, but you don't, you know, it's a sacrifice. But use that time to relax, because I do feel like you're coming up on a period where you're going to be very busy. So you are coming up on your birthday month where things normally start picking up speed. So definitely use this time to relax. Like these runes are saying here, jobs that fall through or anything that doesn't quite pan out financially in March is clearing away and making room for the new stuff coming in, something that's going to be a very good opportunity. But I feel like you may get wind of something in March that turns out to be very lucrative or positive for you. So let's say you go on a job interview and they give it to someone else, or they decide they're not going to be hiring for that position, but you interview for it and do all that stuff. Well, it may not pan out in March. They may come back to you in April or May, and, you know, maybe the person they hired doesn't work out. So there may be something like that to this, because again, with Thurisaz, that's the rune of being in the right place at the right time and having luck on your side. So even though it may not feel like it, you know, throughout March, you do have luck on your side here, Aries, especially where finances are concerned, even though things may have been at a lower ebb in February and it's kind of affecting you in March. What can't be changed about March is definitely some stuff, again, going on with home. Now, some of you may be relocating. Maybe you're moving to save money. Maybe the place you've been living in is just too expensive and you're looking to downsize. Maybe it's too big for you. Maybe your kids are all away at college and you know, you and your mates are kind of like, you know, we don't need all this space. We could get a much smaller place and save money, but still have room for people when they come visit. So you may be looking to downsize. And that's definitely your intuition with the High Priestess in this position. Your intuition is going to lead you to the right place. And there's a karmic balance on hand in March, either to do with where you're living, your surroundings, or your family. So, I mean, and this could be a situation, again, I think it's going back to this, something that's been going on for a while, maybe an argument or you know, and it may have to do with someone who's particularly vulnerable. So this could be somebody that, you know, who is sick, who is ill, and this is a decision the family has to make for their care or where they're going to live. Some of you could be looking to put an older relative into a home. If you are, I definitely feel like as long as you are vigilant and check out, you know, cover all of your bases, you will find a very good place for this person where their needs can be met in a much more, a less stressful way, a less burdensome way to the people who are giving the care, maybe, and they're not equipped to do it. You know, you may have been trying to take care of someone, and you may be the caregiver for someone, but maybe it's gotten beyond your skills, your capability, physical and otherwise, emotional. I mean, sometimes it's just, you know, that really does take an emotional toll. So that may be the way some of this works out for you. Aries, some of you may be feeling vulnerable due to a legal situation that may involve property or inheritance. You may feel like you were left out, or somebody didn't think of you, or somebody, you know, somebody's trying to take what is yours. There may be a situation like that going on. I think this is mostly going on in your mind though, Aries. So definitely be patient with this, because I feel like this may be something that's going on for the rest of the year, or at least for the next few months, and you know, getting things kind of weighed out. Some of you may be getting home or a property in a settlement, you know, because this is the Yara is the rune of karma, but it's also the rune of legalities and patience. So I do feel like whatever you get back from a settlement, or legal wise, or to deal with property or inheritance in March, it is karmic. It is, you know, you are getting what is deserved. So maybe it's making someone else feel like you know, you took from them, or they got something that you didn't get. But this is erroneous, because with this rune, the result is fair. The result is fair and balanced. Similar to what a Scorpio is receiving, because they've been dealing with some court stuff lately too. So, but for those of you who aren't dealing with legalities or inheritance issues, this can just mean finding a good deal on a house. You know, and it may be a smaller space, but and this may be the last thing that you want to do, but as you think about it more, or you start looking at properties, you really start to get excited. So maybe this was your mate's idea, and you're like, I don't want to get a smaller place, or I don't want to do this right now, but it turns out to be the best thing for you, especially financially. Some of you may be thinking about taking a trip in March, or planning a trip in March. You're going to be very busy in March, Aries. You got a lot going on. You know, so I think it's important, you know, if there's an event that you don't have to go to, it's probably going to be a good idea for you to just, you know, take that time for yourself. Maybe you just can't make it. You just got too much going on. You need to plan a vacation though. They are saying definitely plan some downtime, maybe around your birthday, if you, you know, or in April, because March is a very busy month, and you're just not going to have time to rest too much here. And with the Four of Swords in reverse, I mean, this could be a period where, you know, you may have insomnia. You may just have all these worries on your mind, and not getting enough rest, and just be, you know, and then all of this stuff going on, and then, you know, you're even more drained. You know, but I think a lot of you you're kind of plotting your world domination with Tyr here. You're up nights plotting what you're going to do the next day, and how you're going to, you know, how you're going to get where you want to go, how you're going to get your victory, achieve your goals. And that's fine. Meditate on that, but do try to get some sleep. You're going to need your energy. You're going to need your rest. And, you know, nothing can make you ill faster than not getting a good night's rest. So definitely do that. I understand if you have a busy mind, but start thinking about, if you can't take a vacation because of your financial situation, at least plan a staycation or a few days where you can just take a break. Otherwise, I feel like, you know, money and real estate stuff and family are going to have you running ragged in March. So keep an eye on that, Aries. Get your rest. I know you fire signs are go, 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 and you have tons of energy, but even you guys run out of steam. So just keep that in mind. And that's what I see for March. Good luck with that, Aries. I'll see you back here in April.